Hey everyone, Miss Sonia here, coming to you from my garden, doing that mum juggle where the kids are hopefully going to stay inside and not disrupt me while I quickly create this update for you guys. So firstly, I want to send my love to you all. I hope you are staying well and safe and not going too crazy. Please watch the whole of this video so that you can get an understanding of where we're headed as a community. So I wanted to just spend a little bit of time with you guys today addressing what we have planned for Little Lights as a community, and just a little bit about my heart and the decision-making process that I have embarked upon during this uncertain time. So I finally have arrived at a decision with what I want to do until we can get back into the studio. I have created with my beautiful team a Facebook community page which enables us all to stay in touch, share what your children are doing, and is a really easy option for us to get pre-recorded and live videos to you guys. So we have been doing that now for 2 weeks and the feedback has been beautiful. So I would encourage you, if you aren't already, please be active in the group and share with us what you're loving and some suggestions of things you'd like to see in the future. That really helps us to scaffold a program for you guys during this time and engage with your children and families. So that community group is going to continue to run. It's going to continue to run until we can get back into the studio. So I have been on a real journey to try and work out a price point for this, because I am not, for our business, offering weekly classes, nor am I charging you for your normal term fees. I have looked at a way that we can personally bless our community at this time. As a mum, I know that it's unrealistic to assume that your children will even want to engage in the things that we're providing for them, nor is it going to be something that children will enjoy doing at home. Perhaps the studio is their happy place and that's where they like to learn under our care. So take that pressure off yourself, parents. If you're finding that the things that we're providing for you, your children are not wanting to engage in, that's absolutely fine. I, for one, know that even my daughter, who has every single prop you can imagine at home right now, some days I can't even get her to put her ballet shoes on and do anything. So that's absolutely okay. So that has got me thinking, what is the best way that I can pivot my business at this time, create a place where you can have a little bit of respite as a parent and have your children engaged in something that is creative, fun, uplifting, and really just going to help them get through this uncertain time. So with that in mind, for term 2, we are going to provide a continued program that we have been, where there will be 3 lives a week: a preschool ballet live, a jazz live, and a junior ballet live. Yes, we will also be looking at lyrical as well. We're just workshopping the best way to do that in the limited space that we have. We will also be providing a weekly disco. Now those discos are held at 4 o'clock on a Friday. If that time isn't that suitable for you, then that video is recorded and you can watch it over the weekend. Those discos, can I encourage you, if you can get to those live, they're a lot of fun and enable us to really let go of all the stuff that's happened in the week and have a good time together. So we're going to do a weekly disco. There are lives that you can attend, and also lots of pre-recorded content and a beautiful art program by Sky, Miss Sky, and she will be doing a weekly video of things that you can make at home with your children that will then be used in some of our lessons. So I know full well that we have 2-year-olds at our ballet school and we have 10-year-olds at our ballet school, and to be honest, not all of these lessons are going to be perfect for each age group, and that's okay. Another reason why I can't be charging full fees at this time for your children. So what I do want to offer you is a place where your children can come each week at the moment, and even if it's just 15 minutes where they can see a familiar face, they can do some familiar movements they've done in the studio, and they can have a really good time, and that's enough for me. I am now thrown into an old hat that I used to wear, which is that of a school teacher. Like us all, I am now homeschooling my 2 children, meaning that Zoom classes are unrealistic for our preschoolers at this time. I had to make decisions for my family, knowing full well that I didn't want to make decisions that would end up meaning that I would start term 3 should the doors be allowed to be opened at the studio, and me and my team were burnt out. So I've made decisions that will keep my team together and having a really great time and working within our means for all of us at different stages in our lives and capabilities at this time. So as a community, I would ask you to contribute what you can at this time. So for some of you, you can contribute $2. For some of you, you can contribute $40, and that's absolutely fine. You'll see down below there's a link that you can click on, which will take you to our website, and on the website it's got all the information you need to make a contribution towards helping us continue to run our Little Lights Dance community group for you guys throughout the next however long until we get into the studio. This is a one-off payment. I know there are families who are doing it really hard, and for that reason this is just an opportunity for me as a business, for us as a business, to support our community the best way that we feel we can. Yes, it's different from a lot of the other models that are out there right now. I know that there's a lot of businesses that are really doing what they can, and this is what we can do for you guys during this time. I want to thank you for your continued support, and I want to ask that if there are some children who you know of who would really benefit from our program and from having something like this in their lives at the moment, reach out to them and send them the link so that they too can join our closed Facebook community group. When classes start back at the studio, we will honour our Term 1 enrolment. So if your child was dancing with us in Term 1, then they will have priority enrolment in Term 3. And that will enable us to just make sure that when we open the Facebook community group up to anybody that would like to join at a small contribution, that our hope is that we too can see just a little bit of respite in your worlds at home. I love you all very much, and I miss seeing your faces at the studio. This is a really exciting time for us as a business because I'm beginning to see my staff use different giftings that I didn't know even existed. So that's a really beautiful thing to witness. Can I ask you, this is your community group, not just ours, so please participate in our live classes. Please comment and share what's working for you guys, favourite songs, any of the props that you love that you'd like us to use in our pre-recorded classes or live videos. Now's the time to get that footage at home so that you can do it in your lounge room. I want to thank you for supporting us. If you have any questions at all, please email us and know that we are here with you, and we are going day to day as well. But first and foremost, it is my hope and our hope that Little Lights Dance will continue to shine in your life, in your children's life, and into our greater community. So we'll see you in one of our classes really soon. Thanks, guys.